right here, you know what I mean? Propane campaign, you know what I mean?
I'm here to support the guy.
The co-CEO.
I'm here to support the guy.
Co-CEO right here, Matt Life.
But we turned the camera on for a reason here. We want this guy to explain exactly what Red Velvet is about. What is this concept you're coming with? What does it mean? And why did you choose to name your album this?
Well, Red Velvet, it's like my favorite cake, you know what I'm saying? You could find it, you know what I'm saying, in Brooklyn. It's like my favorite cake, you know, cake though, you know, the word cake though affiliates with getting money. But Red Velvet is like, I just love it. It's like a world of cake that I want to see right now. And, you know, I just feel like that swag and that whole world combines up to, you know, a lot of recipes that I, you know, cooked up.
And how do you think that relates to the sound? Yeah, cooking up on the music side. Like, you know, where's that at? Like, how's the connection there?
Well, you know, being that it comes out so good and rich, like the cake, it comes out like the music, and you know, it's like it comes out very rich and velvety, and everything just becomes like velvet. It's like, what is it, velvet? Like you really start, you know, getting induced. That's what like hip hop delivers, like that whole world. And I feel like with this music that I created for this album, it does bring that, you know, it brings that fun side of everything, brings that glamorous side, it brings that, you know,
what about on the lyrical side? Like on the lyrical side, what's the main messages and the, you know, the thought process behind what's going on lyrically?
Songs like Android, you know.
There's a lot of Android, robot. What's all that about there?
That's like, you know, basically the new wave of what I want to bring to the game as far as, you know, the upscale hip hop level of, you know, what everybody, you know, is going through right now. Songs like Robot Man, but then there's the organic side of the album as well, and it's a lot of formulas on
What's
there.
The organic side? What's that mean?
Like the food side, like the healthy side of it,
like the cake,
like the cake and the gourmet. You know, the gourmet before the dessert, and a lot of, you know, basically, you know, there's a lot of other records that does sum up to the whole value of what Red Velvet is about.
And which one do you feel like really, you know, represents what Red Velvet is about? I mean, obviously you got the title track that's named that, but
right,
you know what? It's hard. I know they're your babies, but like, how do you feel about the whole, you know, album as a whole, and what's standing out to you as far as you know, singles and where it's going?
Well, you know, Movie Star is like one of, you know, my definite favorites right now. That's something that I just feel like that would just send a message to people that I've been, you know, been doing different formulas and different, you know, levels of creativity that, you know, I want to bring to the table. And that record springs the other ones open, you know, Keep Doing Me. That's another record on the album, you know what I mean? Clementine, We Don't Die. Those, you know, these are just like powerful records. Like, and like there's just other different, you know, levels of creativity on there that I'm sure that people, you know what I'm saying, even heads out there be like, wow, you know, he could do stuff like that. Because I really, like, you know, had a, you know, chance to really get creative. Yeah. Get creative and get more open at different levels.
What's the main realms you feel like you stepped into that you hadn't really dealt with before?
The reggae.
Right, yeah.
The reggae, you know,
more
vibes.
Singing joints too, right?
Yeah, the singing joints. You know, I don't really call them singing. I call them harmonizing, you know, poetical harmonizing. And I'm not really singing, but they do all melodies on there that, you know, I am doing myself, and, you know, really putting myself to the test musically, and I just feel like, you know what I mean, the fans appreciate it, and you know, my true following of fans out there, they appreciate the creativity on this album, and you
I
know,
think
we'll
so.
just
I
keep it
think
going.
so.
We'll just keep going
I
with
think
it.
so.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think so. What else is coming behind it? Like, what's the plan beyond that, beyond this project?
Um, well, you know, right now, you know, I'm working with different artists. Tito Brigante, uh, you know, Leo from down south. You know, just fluxing with a lot of, you know, new artists that's going to come up, but as well, um, you know, doing different projects, you know, with fellow artists out there, but still bringing, you know, a lot of different things to the table, and bringing a lot of different energy, doing some live stuff, you know, and just keep, you know, I feel like outside the realm of what we're doing, but what we're doing is also, you know, the film, you know, the scoring for films, movies, and doing a lot of things on that nature as far as spreading the music out to, you know, more than, you know, just the hip hop or, you know, everywhere. We plan to do anything. That's what I look at it. It's like whatever's the realm that could really be, you know, our groove at the time, we can get down, because we get down with it. You heard?
Right
Yeah.
now, what would you say, like, the main message to the core cult followers that's down around the world, that's waiting for this? You know, it's like those are the main dudes right now. Like, I think you need to just let know, you know, where it is right now.
Yo, realist talk on everything. This is like the album that I feel that conveys with really making great music, and I feel like that's what I do, and everybody, all my fans out there that been following, been holding me down, go cop this album in May, cause it's definitely a lot of beautiful records on there. I know y'all been like, where you been at? You know, he hop from click to click, but right now the kid got his whole mind together and his whole focus right. And I get to do me, really do me, where I feel, and I feel like this is what the fans wanted to see, you know what I'm saying? This is what, you know what I mean? Like, this is what, like,
Proven. It's
like,
proven.
like
You're right.
they want to see it right now. They want it, and it's been there. You know what I mean? For the test of time of me, you know, trying to, you know, put a platinum plaque of my own on the wall without, you know, if it, you know, go there or not. Just understand that the music that I do is timeless. I want y'all to go cop this album. I really need y'all to go cop this album on May, on In Grooves, online. I need y'all to download this album, because at the end of the day, this is the turnaround.
That's the new platinum.
For us, for me, my peoples out there, and for those new followers. I
One way,
welcome
shape,
y'all.
or form. How
I
about
welcome
that?
y'all.
What do you feel about the future of the music situation and sales and downloads and CDs? And, you know, if it's not platinum, what is the future benchmark of success for music artists?
Well, that is a driven fact of bringing, you know, your whole cult following with it, and at the end of the day,
Getting them hits.
making those records that do reach a broad reach all over, thinking outside the box, because it's bigger than your neighborhood. It's bigger than New York City. It's bigger than California. It's bigger than down south. It's bigger than all over. It's the whole world, brothers and sisters, that we don't really can't map out one by one, but we can do it together. And this is where I'm at on that level with my music. Understand where I'm bringing it to a level that I done traveled many places and seen many faces, and understand now that technology brings us together more than so. And now we gotta come together and make this
Speaking to
online
people
world
around the world every
that
day.
gives that make this online dynasty work, that we want to make records sell online now, because the new technology is what it is. Just like when the TV came out, just like when the record player came out. This is the new technology. We got to treat it just the same way. And I feel like that's what needs